Hi, my name is Kenney, and today I will be showing you how to do a kickflip. A kickflip is a trick done on a skateboard where, while riding the board, you jump, kick the board, and cause it to spin underneath your feet, landing it and impressing the people around you. This trick is recommended for skateboarders that already have a little bit of experience and want to learn their first real trick after learning how to jump. Before you begin, it is very important that you start off with a stretch. Most people don't think stretching is very important, but you should always remember to stretch first because it's very easy to pull a muscle or get a cramp if you forget. Focus your stretches on your hamstrings and quads. Skateboarding requires a lot of leg strength, and most of the tricks you do, including a kickflip, require you quickly to jump as high as you can while hitting the board in some way to do a trick. This quick and strong movement can easily pull a muscle if your body is not ready for it. While stretching, feel free to stay hydrated. Make sure your muscles don't cramp either. Now that you're all warmed up, pull out your skateboard, which brings us to step 2. Getting a skateboard. As I said earlier, a kickflip is an intermediate level trick performed on a skateboard. If you haven't checked your board lately, make sure it is in good condition. Cracks on the side of your board may cause it to snap from the impact if you're landing. You can get a skateboard from any skate shop, skate park, or many local stores with outdoor equipment. Typically, when picking out a skateboard, I suggest companies Plan B or Creature. Their boards are made at a higher quality and are more resistant to breaking. They also have really cool designs. The size of the board you decide to purchase is usually based off your shoe size. You can find corresponding sizes online or by talking to an employee at your local skate shop, but really it's preference. Step 3, warming up. As soon as you get to where you want to skate, usually a skate park, parking lot, or driveway, you should warm up with a few easier tricks, like an ollie, which is basically just jumping and bringing the board with you in the air. This kickflip is recommended for people who have already had some experience with skateboards. It is a fairly difficult trick for beginners, so it is important that you feel comfortable to try it. The ollie is a good place to start because the kickflip is really similar. You are still popping the board off the ground, but you are also making it spin. Step 4. Set up your feet. Most tricks require you to have your feet in a certain position. Whichever stance you ride, goofy or regular, will determine which foot is forward. An easy way to figure out which stance you should ride is to stand on the board and feel which direction is more comfortable. For this trick, place your front foot at an angle pointing halfway towards the front of the board, as shown in this picture. If it's not faced this way, trying to flip the board will be extremely difficult. Your back foot can rest on the tail or back end of the board, ready to pop the board. Step 5, performing the trick. Before performing, check your surrounding area to make sure that there are no distractions. If you are in the road, make sure that there are no cars coming. If you're at the skate park, make sure you're not in anyone's way. Although this trick is normally performed while moving, you can practice it doing standing still. When you are ready, make sure your feet are in the correct positions as described in the last step. Pop the tail of the board by pushing your back foot down to the ground. As the front of the board is rising, flick your front foot towards the front corner closest to you and jump with both feet. When you hit the corner, it will cause the board to spin underneath you. While it's flipping, wait for the board to make a full rotation and press your legs down firmly to stop the board. If done correctly, you will land on top of the board and have completed the kickflip. It may take a few tries to land, but practice makes perfect. The hardest thing is remembering to bring your feet back to the starting position while the skateboard is spinning. Once you've kicked the board, you have to get ready to land, which can be intimidating since the board is spinning. However, once you get the timing position down, marvel at what you've just done. Thanks for watching my video. Hopefully you found this guide useful. Good luck to everyone out there who is trying the kickflip.